Hi, I'm Steve Knapp from Steve Knapp Consulting, and thanks very much for clicking on my post today. I guess the title must have interested you, Sell More, the 5 Tenets of Sales, or maybe you just know me and wanted to see what I was up to today. However you got here, I'm very grateful that you have. I'm trying something new. I'm trying this video post. Be honest with you, I'm a little out of my comfort zone because it's the first time I've done this. So the feedback I'm really looking for is around the content, but I'd probably appreciate there would be some feedback about my performance as well. The technology is a little clunky for some reason. The video is sticking occasionally, but I'm going to post this anyhow because I don't think I'll get perfection. But anyway, back to the question. Sell more, the 5 tenets of sales excellence. Have you heard this before? We need our sales team to sell more. Why do our sales team not sell enough? Well, I've heard those words many, many times, and perhaps you have in the corridors of your business or in the boardrooms of your business. It begins to frustrate me because I've not met a sales professional that actually tries to sell less or close less deals. In fact, the complete reverse, isn't it? So let's just step back a minute and think about why do we say those things? Or why are those things said? Is it actually the effectiveness of the sales professionals in your company, or is it the effectiveness of the sales processes in your company that lead to the failure? And to answer that question about we need to sell more, the 30 years of experience that I have in leading sales teams at the front line, sales leadership roles and designing sales excellence programs probably lead me to the point that actually it's the effectiveness of the sales processes that lead to failure on most occasions. And before you start to ask salespeople to sell more, you've really got to get hold of the key activities within the 5 tenets of sales excellence. Before you invest in training, before you invest in CRM tools, because the solution is with you today, right now. Believe me, you hold the solution within yourself as a leader and your company. So let me just share with you the 5 tenets of sales excellence and just see what you think around them. Number 1 for me is the business strategy. Is the leadership genuine in its commitment to sales excellence? Now that could be proximity to customers of most senior leaders. How much do they know about the customer interactions and what goes on with customers? How is your sales effort structured? Meaning, if you're after on a growth strategy, have you created the time for salespeople to sell? A couple of examples, many others. Number 2, growth performance management. Meaningful targets are set and performance of the business is made visible. Now, targets, not just for salespeople, are sometimes very effective, but for teams that are very close to the sales effort and have a direct impact on the effectiveness of your sales effort. And one of the things I observe missing quite regularly is the visibility of performance. Is there an area in your business that is dedicated to showing your wider team just who are those key customers, those key prospects, and how progress is being made? Number 3 is sales leadership. And a big one, are managers of sales professionals having conversations around performance, and are they developing people? So are the conversations about business performance and about people development, or is stuff getting in the way? Number 4, sales execution. Are sales standards clear to your sales professionals, and is a consistency in sales excellence achieved? Now, what do I mean by that? So does an account manager, a sales professional, appreciate how many calls per day, per week you expect them to do? Are they clear about how many of those calls you expect to be new business versus existing business? And when you see a salesperson in operation, are you confident that the strategy that you have as a company is being executed in that sales interaction? And number 5 of the 5 tenets of sales excellence, pipeline management. This is the heartbeat of your business, and is there a sales pipeline and lead management practice in place, and is it robust and effective? So just to go over those 5 again: 1 is business strategy, 2 is growth management, 3 is sales leadership, 4 is sales execution, and 5 is pipeline management. Now all of this sounds really logical and easy, right? And it is, and you probably would say publicly that you do all of this stuff. Well, I won't tell anybody if you want to share it with me, but you don't do all 5 every time, all the time, do you? But funny thing is, you still expect your sales team to be successful and sell more, in spite of potentially the gaps you have in those areas. So, but if the truth be told, you're not alone, and the good news is, as I've already said, the solution really sits with you. It sits with you today. You just have to make it happen. And believe me, when you focus on the 5 tenets of sales excellence, you will sell more. So look, please join this discussion. Leave your comments. Connect with me on LinkedIn and we can take the conversation forward. But that's it. Thanks for clicking once again, and have a great rest of the day.